Oliver.
Orla.
Nigel.
Utterly.
You're saying that utterly wrong.
Hey guys, I'm Eric.
I'm Grace. We're the Wandering Ravens.
We're a couple of Americans on a multi-month adventure around the UK. Currently, we're living here in beautiful England, so if you enjoy British culture videos, make sure you subscribe. For every person that subscribes, I will dunk my biscuit one more time. Thank you. Thank you. I should stop.
Yeah. Today's video was inspired by a video on Joel and Leah's channel talking about American names that are lacking in the UK. So today we're turning the tables and introducing you to British names that we've never heard in America. And our first name is Nigel.
We've heard the name Nigel because we have a couple of patrons with this name. Nigel and Nigel, this video is for you. And our next name is... Well, actually, before we jump into that, a big difference between British names and American names is that here in the UK, you guys have what are considered posh names. As you guys have explained to us, there are certain names in the UK that are only used by the upper echelons of society, the toffs.
The chinless wonders.
The chinless wonders of the world. Whereas in the United States, anyone can be named anything regardless of class, which is why you have celebrities and rich people naming their kids after fruit and compass points, and then you have plebs like us naming our kids after animals and the weather. So to make this video more entertaining, I think what we should do is guess about whether or not a British name is posh or not.
It'll be posh or not.
Is Nigel posh or not? 3, 2, 1. Not.
I think not.
Not. I don't think so. It's about 7 consonants too short.
That's true. That's true.
Now, of course, let us know if that's correct, and we're gonna dive right into name number 2.
Porsche.
The only person I know with the name Porsche is definitely British.
So is this name posh or not?
3, 2, 1. Posh. Benedict.
There are definitely no Benedicts in America.
Never met a Benedict.
The only Benedict in America is the one that we're not too fond of anymore.
Oh, that's
Benedict
right.
Arnold.
There is a reason why the name Benedict is not used in America. In case you don't know this, Benedict Arnold was an American general during the American Revolution that betrayed his country and went over to the British side. Now, if you are familiar with Benedict Arnold's story, you'll realize that he did have a lot of motivation for going to the British side. He was very much wronged by the Americans, so he's kind of a tragic villain in that way, but because of that, Benedict is taboo in the United States.
You call someone a Benedict Arnold as an insult.
Yeah. You didn't subscribe yet? You Benedict Arnold. Now, Benedict, posh or not?
Posh. For sure.
If you're gonna have a breakfast named after you, it's pretty posh. An Eggs Benedict is a pretty posh thing.
I've never had it.
That's how posh it is.
Wow!
Imogen.
Imogen.
I was introduced to the name Imogen via Imogen Heap. We looked this up on the ONS website, and Imogen is a fairly popular name in the UK. I want to say it was in the top 30 or 40 names.
Wow,
Yeah.
all right.
But in America,
No.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to say this name, to be honest. I would have
saying
said
it right?
Imogen, maybe?
I think it's
well,
Imogen.
I would have said Imogen about that one, but I've heard some people say Imogen, so...
Ooh. Well, posh or not? 3, 2, 1.
Not. Doesn't have that je ne sais quoi.
A certain je ne sais quoi.
Grayson.
Now, is Grayson posh or not? 3, 2, 1.
Posh.
Not. Oh. Trouble in Paradise. You guys let us know, is Grayson a posh name or not?
I would say so because it seems really long, and I feel like the longer a name is, the more likely it is to be posh.
Niamh.
I think we're saying that right.
Ooh, yeah. I was pronouncing this Niamh, but apparently...
Oh, I was pronouncing it
telling me.
Niamh for a while.
Is Niamh posh or not?
Not. Oliver.
Believe it or not, despite its popularity here in the UK, neither of us have ever met someone with the name Oliver. Now, after discovering that it was such a popular name here in the UK, we did fact check it. We went to the Social Security office in the United States and we looked it up on their registrar, and apparently Oliver is becoming a very popular name in the United States. Not in our generation, it was not popular, which is why we don't know anyone with the name. But babies these days are getting the name Oliver quite a bit.
Within the last maybe 4 or 5 years, the name Oliver has gone from place like 400 to place within the top 15
within the top 10,
or something. Yeah.
So while we don't know any Olivers now, within a couple of years, there's going to be a lot of Olivers prancing around the United States. Oliver, posh or not?
Not.
And I am basing my guess on Oliver Twist and the fact that Oliver's name is Oliver and he is not posh. Gillian. Or Gillian? I'm not sure. Suffice it to say, we have not encountered this name in the United States. I like Gillian.
For a long time, that's what I was calling the actor who's in Peaky Blinders. I thought he was Gillian Murphy because they did a really fancy font and it looked like a G.
Instead of the C?
Yeah, but then I found out it was Killian Murphy. And that's an even stranger name.
We don't have that name in America either. Gillian or Gillian? Posh or not?
Not.
Again, if that is incorrect, do let us know.
Callum. Now, is Callum posh or not? 3, 2, 1. Not. I really like this name though. It has a good, strong sound to it.
Beryl.
Is that how you say it? This just sounds like a really chunky person. Beryl.
Oh my god, I did not make that association.
Yeah, like a
if you just
barrel.
listen to the way it's like a barrel of rum.
Is that how it's said? I mean,
Maybe
the
I'm
only
saying
other
it
way
incorrectly.
is Beryl?
Beryl.
It could be Beryl.
That sounds more feminine.
Beryl.
Please let us know how to pronounce the name Beryl. Posh or not?
Posh.
Not. Oh.
I'm gonna say posh just
Yeah.
because it looks so odd. In the spelling, that I'm assuming some creative person who had time to be creative because they didn't need to work came up with this name.
Posh people can probably get away with having names that have embarrassing connotations.
That's
like
true.
a name that's actually pronounced Beryl. If you're posh, you can get away with that. Maybe.
Kieran.
We don't have this one in the States, so posh or not?
Not.
Now that we were saying this so many times, posh or not sounds something like astronaut.
Astronaut.
Yeah. It's the astronauts from Chelsea. Poshernauts.
Poshernauts.
Mavis.
I only know of Mavis as in Thomas the Tank. Thomas the Tank's friend, Mavis.
So is Mavis posh or not? Not.
I think if there was a Mavis in the States, she'd be about 100 years old.
Yeah, it'd be very
It's
old
a
name.
very old person
Yeah.
name. Rory. Posh or not?
Not.
I think not.
I think not as well. Sian. Sian? Sian.
Sian?
There are so many ways this could be pronounced, so please let us know how you say this name if this is your name. Now, is Sian posh or not?
Posh.
Not. Oh.
I just think it sounds very unique.
Sounds very pretty.
Probably someone's gonna be like, that's the least unique name on the planet. Every other person's name is Sian. Finn and Finley.
Have never met someone with the name Finn or Finley. The first time I heard the name Finn as a name was actually in the show Peaky Blinders.
Why, Finn, bugger!
And apparently it's fairly popular. We looked it up on the ONS and there's quite a few babies with the name Finn every year. Is Finn posh or not? Not.
Yeah.
Peaky
because
Blinders.
Peaky Blinders, the Shelbys are very not posh.
Not posh.
What about Finley, though? Posh.
Not.
You don't think so?
I'm just going not because it doesn't sound pretentious.
Oh. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna say posh because I think a lot of names ending in L-E-Y or in Lee, with Lee
more
at the end are a little bit
poshness.
more posh.
Yeah. Poppy. This sounds kind of like what I would name a dog.
Yeah, I've actually met quite a few dogs named Poppy.
Yeah. I have yet to meet someone with the name Poppy, but the ONS told us that it is a very popular name here in the UK, so we're going to take their word for it. So is Poppy posh or not?
Posh. Although
Yeah.
I really think it could go either way. Alistair. This is a name I definitely have never come across in the States, and when I first saw it written, I did not know how to say it.
Because Alistair.
Or Alistair or Alistair.
So is the name Alistair posh or not?
Not.
Posh? Mine is a very hesitant posh.
Okay, mine is a not.
Aurelia.
Aurelia.
Aurelia. The first time I encountered this name was here in the beautiful United Kingdom, and I have never heard this back in the States. So, Aurelia, do you think this is a posh name or not? 3, 2, 1, posh.
Posh. Like 1000%.
Yeah, Aurelia sounds like the name of a Disney princess.
That's Aurora. Clive. Clive Staples Lewis.
All right, C.S. Lewis.
Yes.
Yeah, that was his name.
Why is his middle name Staples? I'm
Staples.
sorry, that's a horrible name.
Clive Thumbtack Lewis. Clive Scotch Tape Lewis. Clive Blue Tack Lewis. All that to say, the name Clive is not popular over in Yankee Land. So is Clive a posh name or a common name? 3, 2, 1, not.
Not.
Esme.
Esme.
Another name that was introduced to us through the show, Peaky Blinders, and we did look it up on ONS, and apparently this is a fairly popular name here in the UK.
I would love to know the roots of this name because it sounds extremely exotic, as much as I hate to
use that word.
Yeah. It does sound very mystical. I like it.
Esme is a gypsy in the show, so I wonder if they did their research and actually it does come from the gypsy community in the UK.
From the Romani gypsies. Is she Romani? She is, right?
Yeah. So if you know the etymology of the name Esme, do let us know. Now, in the meantime, is Esme posh or not?
Not. Yeah, definitely not. I think not. It's very short.
Also, again, in the show, she's a gypsy.
Yeah. Alfie.
Alfie Solomons.
Why do you say Alfie with Alfie's voice, though?
That doesn't make sense. We have to say someone else's. Hell looks a lot like Margate. I shoot seagulls.
I read a lot about hell in a good book, mate. You and I were fucked.
How is my dog?
we like Peaky Blinders.
We're going on about Peaky Blinders again. So another name that was introduced to us through Peaky Blinders, Alfie.
Alfie. And we looked it up and it was really common, which is so surprising to me because literally I would think that people would not. Is this short for something?
Alfie does sound like a very old-fashioned name. But yeah, the ONS says it's very common now. Is Alfie a posh name though? 3, 2, 1.
No.
Not. Alfie.
Rupert. Like Rupert Grint.
Yeah, you know where this name's coming from. Rupert Grint was our first introduction to the glorious name Rupert. Since then, we've met it a couple of times here in the UK, but have never encountered it in the United States.
Except in Family Guy. Rupert?
Oh, right, his
Rupert.
Rupert.
His little teddy bear.
Posh or not? 3, 2, 1.
Posh.
Not. Oh.
Rupert. It just sounds posh.
It does sound a bit posh, actually. Now I'll switch to posh. Orla. We first encountered this name while watching the show Dairy Girls, but we also looked up on the ONS. Not only is this name popular in Northern Ireland, it is also a very popular name here in England. Is Orla posh or not? Not. I'll say no. I could see someone like us having the name Orla.
Lawrence. My name is Lawrence.
Despite what the book Little Women would have you believe, the name Lawrence is not popular in the United States, at least based on the sample size of 2, as we have never encountered anyone with the name. So is the name Lawrence posh or not? 3, 2, 1. Posh. Ottilie. This is another one of those names where I'm not 100% sure that I'm saying this correctly.
Probably not.
If you have the name Ottilie or know someone with it, do let us know how to pronounce it. And now the real question. Is Ottilie posh or not?
People are going to be like, please stop saying it. You're saying it so wrong.
Ottilie. I can't help but say the name Ottilie with a kind of British accent.
People are going to be saying, you're saying that utterly wrong.
You're saying utterly wrong. You are an utter disgrace.
What are you?
We've been watching the TV show The Windsors.
Oh no.
And yeah, they have very exaggerated posh accents. So that's what I would say. Utterly. All right, say a sentence in...
Kate. When you had me go into the Air Force, I completed my training in 3 days.
This is Grace's Prince William impression.
Well, only the Windsors, Prince William. I'm next in line to the throne.
I will be king. I will be king. I will be king!
And there's no better way to end the video than with a mocking Prince William impersonation. So we'll wrap this up here. Do let us know if any of our posh or not judgments were incorrect. And also, do expand this list. What British names have you not encountered in the United States? Do drop those down in the comments. And if we get enough of them, maybe we'll make a part 2.
You did 2 and you said 3.
Without further ado, I'm Eric.
And I'm Grace.
We're the Wandering Ravens.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Oh, and also do make sure to subscribe.
Don't forget.